Hi, I'm Robert Osborne. Our last film, Hitchcock's Foreign Correspondent, was a World War II spy story, which was first shown in 1940, during the early days of Britain's involvement in that war. Well, continuing that theme, we next have a British spy story made 1 year earlier in 1939, just after England declared war on Germany. It's a movie called Contraband. It was released in 1940, made by the prolific team of Michael Powell and Emmerich Pressburger. Powell credited as the director and the co-writer, along with Pressburger and Brock Williams. Now, if that title Contraband doesn't ring a bell with you, there's a reason for that. When the film was originally shown here in the U.S., it was called Blackout. That's a title Michael Powell much preferred, actually, because a great deal of the film does take place on the streets of London during various blackouts. Those blackouts were launched in London as soon as our British cousins entered the war, meaning no more street lights at night or brightly lit theater marquees or other things which might put the Brits at risk during the kind of German aerial attacks the Brits knew would be coming. Now, both Powell and Pressburger were fascinated with what London was like during those blackout conditions. There was also the constant fear that bombings could start at any minute, of course, but London remained a really bustling, vibrant city during the entire war, although much of its shadowy activity was going on in secret, away from the public eye. This film was actually the second collaboration of Michael Powell and Emmerich Pressburger, who later made such classy films as The Red Shoes and Black Narcissus. Pressburger came up with the original storyline, from which the team of three writers turned his story into this script about a Danish merchant ship captain, played by Conrad Veidt, whose ship is forced into port by a British contraband control officer. And from that, all sorts of action, drama, and intrigue ensues. Conrad Veidt, our old friend Major Strasser from Casablanca, plays the lead, this being one of the last films he made in England before moving to Hollywood to make films there and never leaving Hollywood. Staying was not part of his overall plan, but while World War II was still being fought, Veidt died unexpectedly from a heart attack on April 3rd, 1943, while playing a round of golf. So here, also starring Valerie Hobson, and with Leo Ginn, Peter Bull, and early on Deborah Carr, although Deborah's scenes were deleted before the film was released. Here's a rare one, Contraband.